Hello everyone, Simon here from myforexmagicwave.com. Making this small video about the New Zealand dollar and the trades taken. All right, so let's get started. This is the chart I made, the New Zealand dollar index weekly chart. If I have it here, this is the one on the 10th. That was Sunday, just before my Sunday webinar, and I gave it to my subscribers to watch out for this one. That we're probably gonna drop as long as we are below 31.13. We're gonna go back down to 29.76, and that was on the 10th. So what happened is that slowly yesterday it started to drop, and it came down to, let me see if I can show you here. It came down exactly to 29.76 before bouncing again. So let's take a look at the 20-minute chart. You will see more like this. See? So this is 31.13 is somewhere here, right? So it's let's say 31.13. So it was just below that, right? And then boom, it dropped, and 29.96. You will find it here somewhere. 29.96. That was the target. So it came exactly here. It did before the same thing, dropped, and then bounced back up here, right? And it came down again. And that's what I was expecting. So when it was coming down, New Zealand dollar was getting weaker, right? And when it does that, then wherever the New Zealand dollar is on the right hand side, for example, pound NZD, euro NZD, these pair will go up. And I watched these two pairs because they are big movers, they are monsters, right? So what happened then? I supposed to get a long setup on that, right? So let's go take a look at that. Nice and clean. I found pound NZD 20-minute long setup, right, on the 19th. You see that? So it was ranging, and then all of a sudden it get there. So I took this one here first. It went up. I came on the break even, and then boom, my SL was hit here somewhere, and then again it started to go up, and then I got in here again, and this is what I come up with, 100 pip, nice and clean on this one. So 20-minute setup, and it came through, right, for me. So no hard feeling there. Now at the same time, pound that was pound euro NZD was also making but it was making a short setup right here at that time. You can see that on the below the date, October 19 and 1100 hour, you have a short setup, and this is the setup which I posted on my Telegram. You see that EN 20-minute short setup is ready. Now ready means that it's ready, and then if it starts to come down, we're supposed to open a trade, which I did, right? But what is the trick? The trick is that the pound NZD was giving me a 20-minute long, euro NZD was giving me 20-minute short. Now my weekly chart says that pound is going to get weaker. So pound NZD was the one that more likely to go to the upside, but pound euro NZD was shaky because of the fact that the NZD is supposed to get weaker. So how come euro NZD will drop, right? But the thing is that the system is the system. This is why I'm making the video, that if you follow the system, right? So no matter what, if you do the analysis and everything and just follow the system and see what happened. If you are wrong, how can you correct yourself immediately? Change your mind and see what it is. So let me show you how I did it, and this is how easy it is once you learn it, right? So now I posted that, and I took the short, and then right after a couple of red candles to the downside, boom, it went up and knocked me out. My SL is always 25 pip on the 20-minute chart. Now what? Am I just supposed to sit and watch it while my pound NZD was going up and my NZD index chart was coming down? So I knew that NZD dollar is getting weaker, and this thing is probably gonna go up. Forget about the downside. I lost 25 pip there, right? 20 to be honest. But anyway, Fibonacci was going nicely, and then it went up. But the trick is that I was always, I have another laptop where I have 7-minute chart open. 7 minutes. This is a 20-minute setup. Now, between, let's say, 20-minute setup and 7-minute setup, what's the difference? The difference is like 1 hour chart to 5-minute chart. 20-minute chart is like 1 hour chart or 30-minute chart, and 7-minute chart is like 5-minute chart, regular 5-minute chart. So, a small chart and more chances of getting the entry. So now 7-minute chart, if I was watching that, if this is not going up, down, that is going up. So I want to get an early entry using the 7-minute chart. And I got one right here. This wobble gave me a couple of beautiful long setup on the 7-minute chart on EURNZD, which I took. So let me show you the chart. Where the heck they are? So that EURNZD entry was this. So right here, my 20-minute short entry got knocked out, lost 25 pip, 20 or 25, right? But right after that, what happened? It went up, and now I'm in the bullish territory on a 7-minute chart with beautiful entry right here and right here. So I was watching here, didn't take that one, but I took this one and says, okay, it looks like that it is going to go and follow Fibonacci as well. Fibonacci was going up, and I says, well, let's see if we can go. So I got in here, and look what happened after that, right? 150 minus the 25 here, so 125 pip trade here, and almost 100, I think on like 100, 110 pip on Fibonacci that day, just based on the NZD index chart and the system. But now I want to show you something else, exactly the same thing. Today, actually yesterday, was pound CAD was making, you see the pound CAD might be making a 20-minute short setup, just like EURNZD the other day, right? EURNZD was making a short setup, and this is also making a short setup on a 20-minute chart, right? So let's go take a look at that pound CAD, what really happened there. That was a 20-minute short setup. So what happened when, okay, now quickly, I'm gonna refresh the chart here first, and then I'll show you my 20-minute chart. Where was the setup for today? Now, this thing started to go up, right? And pound CAD, right? And it was, I think it was right here when I said, okay, there's a nice, beautiful setup there, and we might get an entry here, right? But the data was positive, and I saw on on my 7-minute chart was turning bullish. So I didn't make any entry here. I says, okay, let's see. It doesn't look like that is probably gonna go. So the entry was there, the short entry, but when it was here, the indicator was all the way up, and then all of this, every condition was set. But the 40-minute chart was like this, bouncing from here, from the nice 23% line, nice level. So I said, you know what, let's take a look at the 7-minute chart to see if I can get an entry there, just like EURNZD, right? And then this is what I had today on pound CAD after that. Here, just like what happened in EURNZD the other day, a day before, right? So look here, this is what it is. It went up, right? Become bullish. So I said no more short on the 20-minute, and then beautiful entry here, which I missed. And I was actually watching, wanted to get another one. So here I got another one. You get, on the 7-minute chart, you get several entries, by the way. So I had 1, 2, 3 here, and then the 4, the 5, the 6, so many entries here. What happened is that every night the volume comes all of a sudden when the London open, and then pound belongs to London, right? So 3 o'clock Eastern time, market opens, London market opens. and the huge volume comes, right? And everybody start trading. So once the move start, then it really starts, and it lasts several hours, 7-8 hours, or sometimes the whole day, because it is based on either a previous day news or maybe the current news, right? So the pound news a few hours ago came, and it was all positive, positive, positive. So maybe that's why pound start to get strong, and this is what happened, right? So the idea was that I was showing you is this. Even though I had a nice see that on EURNZD as well was a short 20-minute setup. Even if I had taken this one short, let's say, right? If you take this one and you lost, how much? Always 25 pip set, because we open a trade, for example, here, right? This is a beautiful short setup. And by the way, this is the trade that I had earlier. I took this short here. Let me show you the chart. That was pound CAD. I think that's the one. Yeah, you see that here? For 75 pip going to the downside. The yellow is below the black, indicated all the way up. And it came down here, and there was a nice level here. So it was bouncing from there, actually. So, and then after that, it would start to go up. I said, well, short setup, it didn't work out, then it goes up all the way because the pound was getting strong. So the idea is that even if you are wrong here, then you always, if you know, and then the only way it will go against you is the other side, right? If you go short, you're wrong. That means it's going up long, right? So how do you find an entry now? Do you see any entry on 20-minute all the way up here, right? I don't want that. By that time you're gonna miss a lot of move, right? So the idea is that we find 7-minute entry, and that comes early, and this is the one right there. That was a 7-minute entry, and this is the one I took, and all the way up to you just saw I think was 110 pip, right? 110 pip pound CAD, and it's still going up, but I closed my trade already. And if I find another entry, then fine. But it went up already, and it is right now 71.80, and I closed this one at 71.67. So you see, but like I said, enough is enough. So this is how it is. Even if you are wrong, if you play this game, this system, according to the rules, you can never lose. Either it's gonna go up or down. If you are wrong, immediately you go on the other side using the 7-minute chart, take the entry, and not only recover your loss, which is always 20 pip or less, 25 pip or less, right? Never more than that. And this is what it is. And then in this SL on the 7-minute chart is always 13 pip, because as soon as you have a reversal candle and a couple of blue candles right here, you open it. See this here? I open a trade here, and I put my SL right here below this low. If you open a trade here, you put your SL here. You open a trade here, you put your SL here. That's how it is, right? And it makes the higher high, then comes down, and then again it takes this high out. You come and sit on a break even. These are the rules. So if you play by the rules, this is how it is. I showed you euro yen, first pound yen, 20-minute long setup, and it worked out. So I had nothing to do, just to hold the trade, nice and clean. It went up. Now EURNZD was a short setup, but it didn't work out. It went up. So I caught that one from the 7-minute and a long entry, right there. It went above the red line here, and then nice beautiful entry, and gone with the wind. Like I said, the several entries, entry here, entry here, entry here, and it was keep going. By the way, it went up 200 more pips after 150 the other day on the 20th. Now it's dropping. Even that, I already sent out the chart to my people that it's gonna drop. I'm gonna show you that chart. Let me show you here. See, earlier I sent out this chart. That's Pound-NZD, not Euro. Sorry, Pound-NZD was hitting nice, the TL, and then go down. So it's working. So this is how easy and accurate it is. I mean, I would not say accurate, but safe. Even though I missed my 20-minute entry and I lost 25 pip there, but I not only recover but made 150 pip. All right, minus the 25, so that's 125 pip. And these pairs like pound yen, pound CAD, all pound pairs, by the way, all pound pairs are big movers, right? And a couple of others, for example, Euro Aussie and Aussie Newsy, Euro Newsy, right? So these are a couple of other beautiful movers. So this is just wanted to show you that, these are my trades, and I have several other running right now. But I just wanted to show you and clarify. Some of my subscribers are confused, so I just want to teach them as well. So I'm going to send this video to them and to everyone else, and make it public, so that if you're interested, come and join. If you want to join and then learn all this and be a part of it, then do it. All right. So this is it for now, and thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.